Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get our animal oracle cards, and we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you may need to look at, and possible future energies. And then I'm going to use my classic design tarot, get some clarifiers, and then we may pull some other cards. So you know me, I just kind of go with the flow with what I'm feeling. Okay. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, just check out the links down below. I think everything is up to date. I hope. I'll try and double check that. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn? What's Capricorn struggling with? What's Capricorn struggling with? And who needs to hear a message? I feel like these two. What's Capricorn struggling with? Time to let go and embrace the in-between. Okay. What's Capricorn got to look at? What's Capricorn got to look at? What does Capricorn have to look at? Dream the world into being. Future energies possibly coming in for Capricorn if they work on this, right? Future energies. Love it. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Knowing that you have the power to make things happen. Because I feel like when we're struggling, we forget that. So, Capricorn struggling with embracing the in-between and time to let go. So sometimes we feel like we just want to rush to the end result, and we're forgetting that it's not about the end result, it's about the journey. And we get frustrated because we're like, this isn't happening fast enough. Trust me, I know. I'm Capricorn Sun and Capricorn Rising, and I have no patience. If I have a goal and I have a direction, I want to be already at my results as soon as possible. And I've had to learn to slow down, to embrace the journey, to embrace the time that's in between until I reach that goal before I set the next one. What you need to look at is dream the world into being. And maybe this is to slow things down, to let go of, maybe you have some frustrations with something that didn't work out for you, but you need to let that go. And right now, maybe you don't have anything going on, right? Maybe you're just kind of, well, I kind of feel like I'm in between. I'm not sure where I'm going. And maybe it's time for you to focus on a new dream. Maybe it's time for you to focus on what is your direction? Where do you want to go? What do you want to have happen, right? Start being creative. And by doing this, this helps you to believe in yourself. And that's extremely important. To always believe in yourself and that you have the power to lay out your path on, like I'm thinking Chariot card, right? That's what I'm seeing is the Chariot card, is that you're in control, you're driving the chariot, you're driving your life, and to not give that power to anyone else. All right, so let's get some tarot and see what's going on here. So what is Capricorn struggling with here? Messages for Capricorns. We've got the World, struggling with the World. You're struggling with the Page of Swords. You're struggling with, the Eight of Swords, because you're holding yourself back, right? I feel that maybe you're focusing on the negative. It could be that, because I feel there's definitely frustration here for you. I feel frustration when I see the time to let go and embrace the in-between. I feel like you're frustrated about something. There may be a situation that you have to handle that you're struggling with, and you know that it's negative, that it's going to be difficult, because the Page of Swords is handling a difficult situation, right? Because he's got all these clouds around him, and he's just kind of, the wind is blowing and it's stormy, and it's difficult situations, or I feel like you're just feeling cloudy and you're feeling stormy and it's like he's looking back at this World card and saying, well, that frustration of where's my success? Like, why are things not happening for me? Why are my goal's not happening. But I feel like you need to look at, what is that energy that you are putting out? Is it positive energy? Yes, I'm going to reach my goals and I'm going to accomplish things and I believe in myself. Or is it, oh, I'm just so irritated because these things never happen for me. These things never work for me. These things, I always get the short end of the stick. I just feel like that's something that you need to look at, that you need to focus on, that you need to be aware of. Because it's almost like you're holding yourself back because of this negative energy. And this, like I've said before, this may resonate with you. This may be where you're at, and this may not be where you're at. If it's not where you're at, then that's okay. Then this message isn't for you. But this is that person who's just getting caught up in the frustration of, there's something that you have to let go of. And is it negative thinking? Or is there a situation with someone that, sometimes we have these dreams and these goals and we're like, oh, I thought I was going to have this and you have to let those goals or that dream go. And it's like, well, I guess that's not going to happen for me. But it's all about your perception as like, oh, okay, well, that didn't happen for me, but there's something even bigger and better waiting for me. So I'm going to just embrace the in-between and dream a new world into being and see what comes my way, right? So what you need to look at, a Three of Swords. Always Three of Swords with Capricorn, I feel. Lately, that I feel that one's coming out. I'm a Capricorn Sun and a Capricorn Rising. I think I've already said that. Or did I? I don't remember. Definitely, there's that frustration and that hurt, focusing on that. Okay, looking back over things. So I feel like he's kind of looking back over that Three of Swords. There's something that you need to let go of, right? But opening your eyes, right? I feel like it's this, dream the world into being, that, okay, being upset that something didn't work out, but also opening your eyes, like I was just saying, to the new opportunities that are headed your way that are going to be even bigger and better than what you could have imagined. And that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to see. It's like opening your eyes to this, being able to see this, that's life, right? Because it feels like, we're always getting curveballs thrown at us. And it's like, how do we handle that? Believe in yourself. Oh, I love it. Look at that, Seven of Wands. I feel like that's the believe in yourself card, is because you're standing up for yourself. You got all these things coming at you, right? Sometimes you feel like you have all these things coming at you, but it's standing up for yourself and feeling strong and believing in yourself that you can handle these situations, right? That you'll find a way to make things happen. Believing in yourself that you will find the resolution, you will find the solution, you will find the direction. You'll make the choice that is best for you, that you're not going to rush into anything, that you're not going to force anything, that you're not going to push anything, right? I feel like that's very important. And that when the time is right, things will come in for you. But believing in yourself that you can hang in there and you can do it. I love it. I love the Seven of Wands right here. All right, so we're going to look at the bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. It's time for change. It's time for change, Capricorn. It's time for change, of not getting irritated and frustrated when things don't happen for you, or being in this negative energy. It's time for change, so let that go, right? Let this Three of Swords go. Let this, this Seven of Pentacles, where he's kind of looking down and he's sad, but he's looking over things and he's realizing. But I feel like this card here is kind of twofold. I feel like this card here is that turning point where it's like he's looking down and he seems kind of sad, but it's also like he's thinking about it like, hey, you know what? I am realizing that I'm holding myself back. I am realizing that I'm kind of having those negative things going around in my head, and I've got to change that, right? And then over here on the other side of him, it's like awakening, renewal, revival, aha. Yeah, I have to open my eyes to something. I have to see something differently. That if I want change in my life, that I'm the one that has to make those changes. I wish I could move my camera because there's a beautiful dragonfly that's sitting on my screen right now. I love it. Look at this. The Star card. I love it. Aquarius, hope, positivity. Let's see, you can't really see that. There we go. Dream the world into dreaming, into being. Hello. All right. Dream the world into being, right? I feel like that goes with the Star card. We've got the Eight of Cups. Walking away from negativity, walking away from holding yourself back from goals and dreams and things that you want to accomplish. Letting go, right? Letting go. Here we go. Time to let go. And we've got the Eight of Cups, walking away, but heading towards the sun. All right. We have the Nine of Wands. Hang in there. Hang in there, right? Don't let this frustration get the best of you. Don't let this get the best of you. Queen of Pentacles, that grounding energy, right? That being your own best friend. Because to me, I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is being your own best friend, or can represent a best friend, or so. But I feel like it's being your own best friend and looking out for yourself. Sometimes we spend so much time being somebody else's best friend and looking out for them, that we don't do that for ourselves. And I feel like that's what we need to do more for ourselves, is to open our eyes to being our own best friend and making those decisions that are best for us. Magician, realizing that you have the power, right? Your life is your power. You are in control of all of these things. That it's up to you to open your eyes, to make decisions, to take actions. I almost feel like your strength and power is building, becoming stronger. I can almost feel that. Look at that. We've gone from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, and I feel like that is that graduation from kind of the Knight to the King, and feeling stronger, coming into your own power, believing in yourself, right? Believing in yourself, making this forward progress. And then we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the Eagle here, which is like success and victory and control and making decisions, because we have the Two of Swords here, which is she's not really sure about what decision or direction that she wants to go in. But below that we have the Knight of Swords, and he looks very determined, right? He has that clarity. Up here you are questioning it, but here I feel like you found that power, you found that direction, you know what it is that you want, you're feeling driven, you have that drive, you have that push. We all have those moments where we struggle. When we're tired, when we're exhausted, when we're frustrated, when we feel like everything's coming down on us, we can't see clearly, and that's okay. So what is that thing that you need to do to recharge, to get your energy back, to refocus, right? What are those things that you can do do you just need to step away from all of this and just find that thing that makes you happy to, refocus on something else for a little bit? Do you need to just rest and take care of yourself and pamper yourself and do some things for yourself? Sometimes when you do those things for yourself, it makes you to feel better, right? It makes you feel, oh, okay, now I can handle this. Now I can deal with this. Now I can make the decision. Here you're confused, not really sure, right? Not sure about your choices, but then this row here, coming over here, you feel strong, you have that clarity. Change, Wheel of Fortune. Two of Pentacles, finding balance, right? Life is a tightrope. Walking on the tightrope, going back and forth. Sometimes it feels, what do I do to balance this out? What is it that me being my own best friend that I need for myself, to make myself to feel better, to come into my power? And it's okay to have those times where you're frustrated, but know that it will pass, that it will change, and to believe in yourself. All right, let's close out with the Whispers of Healing. Sometimes we have those days where we just need that boost, where we're just like, okay, I need some time for myself, I need to recharge, and then I need that boost to move forward. It's okay to have that, your intention. What is your intention? Your drive, your direction. What are your intentions, your goals? Believing in yourself. What is it that you want? What is your world card, right? What are your dreams? What are your wishes? What are your goals? What do you want to make happen? I feel like it's refocusing on your intention. what is that? Sometimes we kind of lose sight of that because we let all these other things come into our life and overwhelm us. But I feel like it's you getting your intention back. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.